Hi, all. It's Miss Farkas, and I am here to introduce you to this week's assignment, which is invent a sport that can be played with social distance. We're going to kick it off by watching a video from one of my favorite STEM humans, Mr. John Spencer. We're going to do most of what he's suggesting in this video, but we're going to end it at about the minute and 5 second mark because when he originally wrote the project, it was to be done in teams in a classroom. So we're modifying it for our social distancing necessities. Here we go.
You need to design a sport that people can play together even when they're physically far apart. The goal is to create a high-interest game that also requires physical movement. What is the goal of your sport? How will you win? Will you have points or will it end when you reach a specific objective? Will it be timed? Will you have specific rounds? Will you take turns? How many players will you need? Will it be a team sport or an individual sport? Will your sport have positions, and if so, what will each person do? What materials will you use? What items can you use from your home? How will you blend together the physical environment with technology? What will the dimensions of the field or court be? Will you play it indoors or outdoors? Will it be loud or quiet? What about the rules? What will you allow? What will be forbidden? And what are the consequences for a penalty? Now invent that sport. You must work
That's where we're going to stop John Spencer because we must not work collaboratively right now. We're going to work on our own. So let's minimize this screen and I'll take you to the assignment right up. I've created this form. It's uploaded to Schoology as a file that says, invent a sport that can be played with social distance, and it's a PDF. This top one is the link to that same John Spencer video on YouTube in case you'd like to watch that by itself, not in the form of this directional video. This direction is what's going to be the first file you see. So the questions John Spencer asked are listed right here in bullet points, and I've added a few of my own. For example, will your sport require a special uniform? If so, what does it look like? I want you to work through answering all of these questions first. And when you have your ideas finalized in your mind, illustrate or build your creation. Then create a video telling us all about your sport and include any items that you either illustrated or created. You can submit your video in the week 4 folder after clicking the assignment submission link. But most importantly, we want you to have fun. I mentioned last week that Miss Elamont and I were taking turns, so she will be on deck next week with an amazing STEM career project for you to do. But until then, you'll simply go to Schoology in week 4. There'll be a couple additional files here or links for you to submit stuff. You'll see them, and you'll know exactly what to do after listening to these directions. Stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy.